We've all heard of yoga, and everyone likely knows a dog lover, but a unique event at the Roscoe Village Farmers Market is combining the two, and it's called Doga.
Joining us now with the details and a preview is Gary Alexander. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I gotta know, how hard is it to do yoga with a dog?
Actually, it's not that hard.
Okay.
Downward facing dog is not just for people anymore.
That's true. That's very
we owe
true.
a lot to our dogs. We can learn a lot from them. There's things in Doga that your dog can help you do. There's some things that you can do for your dog, some extra stretches and things like that.
Oh, I love that.
And then it's just also just a really nice way to spend some time with your favorite pup.
Yeah. I mean, how much do they really like this, though?
Well, they love spending time with you.
Okay.
And one of the great benefits of Doga, every time I've taught a class, the first time I taught it, I thought, oh gosh, this is going to be a disaster.
Yeah.
But dogs pick up on our breath. They pick up when we start to quiet our breath down. So as Bruno and Scooby now are experiencing, their owners are both breathing a little bit. They start to pick up on that sort of calm energy. There's some mudras. You know, in yoga you have certain things. Here's a heart to hound mudra. So Susan's putting her hand on her dog's heart, and it sort of binds their intentions.
Okay. And they can do some moves together too?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So I'll actually have them come into a super dog pose. So if you come onto your knees, here's a good stretch that you can do for your dogs. They can pick you pick them up by their their armpits essentially, and give them a nice gentle twist. Yeah. So hands right into the. That's it. Good. That's it, Bruno. That's it. Good job.
Oh, yeah. Are there certain pets, I mean, not certain pets, certain breeds that are better at doing dog yoga than others?
I don't want to sound whatever the canine version of racism is, but Shih Tzus are really good at dog yoga.
Really?
I don't know why.
Yeah.
They're some dogs. You can do it with larger dogs as well. Certain dogs, sort of trackers and sheep dogs and cattle dogs, they're a little too distracted.
Okay.
Yeah,
But there's also some standing postures that you can do.
Okay, all right.
So Susan, if you can come up into Warrior 2. So woofing warrior.
Woofing warrior.
Yeah. So 1 foot forward and bring that arm out and look over there, Scooby. That's it. Good. The focus is kind of amazing.
So you're still doing actual yoga poses.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
This warrior is a pose.
Yeah.
And there's a strength element to holding the dog.
That's right. That's where it makes it a little bit more challenging. So you can do dog in a tree, which is
that's tree pose.
If you want to, there you go. That's it. Good job,
girl.
Bruno.
She is gonna do it. Ooh,
look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah.
All right. Or you can do the modified version.
That's right. That's right. Exactly right. As always, make sure you are attentive to your health as well as your dog's health.
Okay.
And then there's some seated poses as well that are certain things that can make it a little more challenging for you. I mean, the tree pose with the dog makes it a little hard. But also there's Navasana boat pose. No yogi loves boat pose, but you can actually make it a little more challenging by bringing. That's it.
That's when you hope you have a small dog right there.
That's it.
Yes. All
Excellent.
right.
That is great.
Do
Oh my
you
gosh.
need to be familiar with yoga before you actually take this Doga?
Not really.
Okay.
No experience needed for doggies or yogis. But it is sort of helpful. And it's also, as I mentioned, there are these mudras and things that you can do to help calm your dog down. And even just when you're taking a walk or there's fireworks or something, be aware of your breath, and that breath is starting to, as your breath starts to become more regular, the dogs often become more regular. So that by the end of a Doga class, as we come into Shavasana, the dogs and the people are all just completely resting.
Yeah.
And so part of this too is you're saying there's some sort of massage techniques and stretches for the dogs.
Absolutely, yeah. So you can one of the mudras, these gestures. You can do a puppy paw mudra where you bring your hands to the dog's paws and give them a little massage. You can also massage their jaws. That's a really nice way. Dogs obviously use their jaws a lot.
Yeah.
So having those sort of circles. There's also some. Come here, Bruno. You can do some ear massages
yes,
too.
They love those. Look at
Yeah,
that.
so he's sort of loving that. Yeah, when I first encountered dog yoga, I was a little dubious.
Yeah.
But then as I started to think about it, I realized, part of the reason we practice yoga is to cultivate a sense of openness and connection within ourselves, because that's good for us.
Right.
But we do that so we can better connect with the world around us. And I think, as any dog lover knows, there's no creature we're as connected to as our dogs in a particular way. So having a dog be a part of our yoga practice is a sort of outward manifestation of what we try to accomplish.
All right, so you offer this at the farmer's market.
That's right. We're coming up this Sunday. There's going to be 2 demonstrations, 2 25-minute demonstrations starting at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
And so is it open to the public and
It
people can
is,
stop
absolutely.
by?
It's free. That's right. You do have to register online, but you can also show up too.
Okay, and so everybody's going to bring and set out their mats, and you're going to lead them through the class.
Yeah, you can bring a mat or a beach towel or something
Okay.
if you don't have a mat. It's a really nice way to spend a little bit of time with your favorite.
That is great. And then you teach classes separately.
That's right,
at
I
your own
do.
studio.
I do. So my website is yogagarychicago.com. I teach people classes as well as doga classes. Doga often is during the summer because they're usually outside.
Outside,
So
yeah.
we're kind of coming to the end of the doga season now.
Oh,
That is
wow.
so cute.
Well, thank you,
Yeah, this is
Scooby
a
and
fun
Bruno,
way.
and Scooby and Bruno's mommy. Thank you
Thank you so much.
All right, here's the information for the Roscoe Village Farmers Market events that take place on Sundays. As he mentioned, 2 sessions, so check it out, and there's a website as well. Also, I can't see that far, but you can check it out. People at home can see it on their screen.
At the elementary school, yeah.
Yeah, I
that's
thought
gonna
I
be.
saw that.
Yeah,
I can't
right.
see it that
Wa-
far. Terrible
Belmont and
eyesight.
Walcott. Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Learn to
Thank you.
calm your pups. I love it.